It's been a long time. Not since last time I talked, but just a long time since I just filmed a video just to film it. Particularly filming it freehand, as I'm going to do now, and I'll get to this room in a little bit. But you know, every now and then I like to film without really having a reason to film. And when I think about why I used to film, like as a kid, before YouTube, before I came up with my own concepts and all that, I didn't film for any other reason than to just journal things, to just remember things, Halloween's, Christmases, everyday occurrences. And so why am I filming in the dark? First of all, why am I filming in the dark? It's very weird to see this room in the dark. This is, of course, the family room at Nonie's house. I guess soon to be my house, still my house, don't know. Um, Full disclosure, and obviously it's not going to really matter because if I put this out, then it's a moot point. I might not release this footage. Like, I'm kind of just taking this spur of the moment. This is one of my first nights kind of really getting used to living here. And, this is kind of the stuff I used to do, is just walk around and film. Like, even before the rants, everyone talks about the Body Productions rant and how those would be kind of like me sitting down in front of a camera and talking. But even before that, I would just go from room to room in my house. You guys might remember, well, maybe not, because I might not have released that footage either, but just go from room to room. And I think about all the rooms in Noni's house and what they've meant to me over the years and the memories that they've held. And, some of them maybe more so than others, which is what makes these last couple rooms interesting. Before I get to that entirely, I want to get to this room. Because this is the living room. This is the first room you see, or first room, if you come into this front door here, this is the first room you'd see. When I came over here for Halloween stuff, I'd come in here and see Nonie and stuff, and this is going to be Christmas Central. So at some point, in the next few months, again, I might not release this footage till way later, but at some point, this will be Christmas Central. This will be, something it's never been before. Now, Nonie did have a Christmas tree in here, and she did decorate for Christmas, but I really want to, well, I don't want to get into that right now, because you guys know how much I love Christmas, but even just seeing this room or this house, just like, it's weird. It's still weird. Okay? It's been months. No, been like 6 months, but, seeing this house empty, that I'm the only one in here. Yeah, I know, it's an obvious statement, but it's still just weird to me. But that's why I wanted to kind of save the back two rooms for last. Because whereas all these rooms, dining room, kitchen, family room, living room, all these rooms have memories with me and Nani and things that I can't really describe in any meaningful way. These last couple rooms, don't get me wrong, I've been in them before, but this room here, the bedroom, didn't spend a lot of time in here as a kid, obviously. This was always my Nani's room, and it's almost completely cleaned out now. And a lot of the stuff now is obviously my stuff, my Sonic trinkets, my Yu-Gi-Oh cards, It sounds weird saying that now, but that is what the room is right now. And also because of that, it's one of two rooms in the house that I really feel like is kind of mine in a way. And then, of course, we got the basement down here, which I've not really touched, but it's weird to say that. But yeah, this room here and the next room I'm going to show, so far, and again, there's still nice things in here, but these are the most Bobby rooms, I guess, in the house. This one now. This room in particular never really had, I won't say it didn't have a purpose, but almost reminds me of the Christmas Central room before it became Christmas Central. That room didn't really have much of a purpose either. It was just a room with some stuff in it. So what I did in this room, as you can see, is I just basically took out the stuff that was in here, except for the couch. And, I got this nice display case, kind of trying to rebuild what I had, at Metropolis and all that. Similar here on the windowsill. And again, none of this stuff is final. Still working on things. I've got this is my Chaos Cave. This is where I stream from now these days. And again, hopefully, I'll be looking back at this months from now being like, wow, this is how it started. But for what it's worth, it's a hell of a start. Like, it's a really good start. So it's just kind of the contrast of, like this was Nani's house, and these are the things that were there that I love doing and still, think about. and then kind of the new rooms that, eventually I'll put my mark on all the rooms, but I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I might not release this, but something just inspired me to film this right now, and I just decided to run with it. This is, the kitchen. Oops, lights are out. Just turn the lights off. I know where I'm going, hopefully. So, yeah, that's about the most chore anyone's gonna get for a while. There you go.